J here, first out from the MCMA Watford.
And his opponent, Humza!
Well, here comes another prodigy from the Nosy Academy, Humza Khan. And, well...
They are just bringing them out left, right and centre here from the Nosy Academy.
Yep.
In Burnt-Oak.
Oh, the academy's the right word, isn't it? When you've got like,
yep. An absolute school of excellence. They're producing some fantastic fighters, and Humza Khan's just another addition to an amazing team, which you'll be seeing led by Lyndon Knowles, Alex Bublé, we'll see later on.
Well, Adam J in the blue corner, I've had him a couple of times on shows we've done. He's fought MMA and he's fought stand-up Thai boxing as well.
Please welcome into the blue corner, representing MCMA Watford, Adam J. And fighting down in the red corner, from the Nosy Academy, Humza Khan.
Two local boys here, Danny, with massive support. You got Watford versus Edgware in many respects.
Alex, how do you know the global logistics of the fighters when you're down south?
You know what? Being such good pals with Christian Knowles, who's the promoter.
Well,
I do come down quite a lot, and I actually got to know the areas through putting on a couple of smash shows.
And of course,
this event.
London is very famous up north as well. So you guys,
apparently so.
Yeah.
Apparently so.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Humza Khan, Adam J here, matched at 62 kilograms. It's a welterweight C-class bout. This is the first of 5 1.5-minute rounds. The height advantage is with Khan. And Adam J, we know, is a strong fighter.
Khan come right out there, past the centre mark of the ring, as if to say, I'm coming right into your face. Maybe that's not the right game plan, being so tall.
Yeah, maybe Alex, but you is what you is in this game sometimes as well. You fight how you're going to fight, and he is one of those cocky sort of fighters when I've seen him before, and it works for him. He did very well last time I saw him. He's very calm and collected.
Adam needs to be on the inside, so I don't see...
heavy low kick, Alex, to start.
Yeah, heavy low kick there. But it's another reason why Humza doesn't want to be rushing in, because that's what he's going to get. There's another low kick, picking the leg up off the floor there of Humza Khan.
Yep. Again, just lifts that high kick straight up, Khan. He looks down when he does it, but he's selling that very early in the fight for me. That's a lack of experience. You need to do that later on, don't you?
Yeah, his hands are so low. I think maybe he's used to being the taller fighter all the time and punching down, but Humza's hands are so low.
They really are, yeah. But maybe that's the range he's looking at the much smaller fighter. Maybe that's the line he's seeing in front of him.
Possibly is.
But if
I think if Jay gets onto that, and he's wide open for the left
If
hook.
he bowls the cricket ball over the top, mate, that's
it.
Raw Combat League, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Danny Kendrick in the commentary box with Alex Foreman. It's been a great show so far, and those of you who are just joining us online on the live feed, you're now watching Humza Khan from the Nosy Academy and Adam J from the MCMA Watford. We've got some amazing fights later on in this show as well. I mean, the headline is the return of the infamous Lyndon Knowles, one of the most aggressive fighters I've ever met in my life. Can be an absolute gentle giant behind the ropes, but I don't want to give the game away too much with him. No. I'm really happy to see him back. Are you?
Yep. From Greece. I'm not seeing too much of him, but I can tell you one thing. At the weigh-in yesterday, he was giving as good as he got. If he fights as well as he talks in the weigh-in, I'm sure we're in for a treat in the main event.
Oh, fantastic for Lyndon to be back as well. That's something the sport needs as well. He's quite a face in this community. Very happy to see him back here. Of course, we've got Dan Edwards from K-Star Legacy as well, fighting with Richie Green from Diablo. All to look forward to here, so keep tuned in online. Venue absolutely packed, so I don't think you'd have got a ticket anyway if you came up here. But make sure you make every effort to get here for the next one, because the atmosphere is electric, isn't it, Alex?
Yeah, next one in May. Early on in May, first weekend in May for Raw Combat Round 3. That's a massive overhand right there.
Yeah, so you spoke about that earlier on in the round as well, Alex.
His guard is too low. He needs to get his hands up.
It's awkward to watch sometimes, isn't it? Yeah, but Khan's very collected, and that's a good skill, just pulling the arms in and throwing the knee.
Yep. Him into that left knee. It's a good technique, something I know's drilled hard at the Nosey Academy with all the fighters.
Again, left hook over that guard again.
They're both quite awkward fighters in their own way, aren't they, really?
Yeah, if anything, Jay looks quite calm and collected since I've seen him before. He looks all right in there, Alex, you know? Looks the part.
Very wide guard.
He's been brushed up by someone.
If I was Khan, I'd be looking to maybe pick off a screw up or cut through the middle of his guard or something.
Sometimes it's more awkward being the taller fighter. When someone's very compact when they come in, their guard's tight, it's just hard to find your way round.
Yeah, very, very difficult,
He's got to move around more to create angles for himself.
Left tip to the face there.
Tagged!
Yeah.
And up quick enough. No.
Quick enough to avoid the count there.
Yeah, he did well to get up there.
He tags him back with the right hand as well.
Yeah.
Just at the end of the round. Nothing in that for me.
No, you're right. He was off balance, and that was the right time to catch him. But it goes down as a well-timed punch.
Yep, very well-timed punch. Luckily, he come back up and caught him with the right hand of his own. I really don't think there's much in these first 2 rounds.
And Federico Alfaro, like I was saying before, is Bublé's former stablemate. That'll be a very interesting fight. But here, a big right hand as well.
Massive right hand there from Adam J.
The guard isn't tight enough, is it, here for Humza Khan? He could get tagged here, Alex.
He could well get tagged.
Look at that. He went to offer his hand because he knew he had a misdemeanor there, and the referee, working with the fighters, not against them, says, yep, you've spotted that.
Oh, lovely left hook, right low kick. I felt that one. Brilliantly timed by Humza Khan. And again, good. Nice left body kick, just picking it up. He's not even switching. And
he's kicking with ease, isn't he, Alex? Yeah. Kicking with ease with that lead leg. And Jay just sort of held back a little bit. He's looking down at the lead leg now, look. He's expecting him to kick with it.
Fought at the moment. Jay's having a few moments, then Khan's having a few moments.
Nice parry of the jab there from Jay. Look, he just parries Humza's hand when it comes out long, but Humza's then finding his kick to the body. This round's Humza's all day long.
Yeah, he's fighting much better, Humza. He's actually using his range now, Humza. But again, his guard is far too low, and no matter how far ahead Humza goes, he's susceptible to being tagged with a
Too confident, Alex, would you say?
I don't know. He looks a bit shaken. I don't think he's expecting this from Jay, if I'm honest.
Yeah, it's lazy sometimes, the lead kick as well. Sometimes it looks fluent, sometimes it looks lazy. He's picking the shot well, but...
Well, we've seen a lovely technique earlier on from one of the juniors.
Yeah.
From Jesse Saunders' gym, and as he was throwing his body kick, he was able to pull it back and block without even landing his foot.
That's something fabulous technique.
Something that Khan needs to consider, because when he misses with that left kick, he's constantly open to be nailed with the.
He looks sluggish to get it back on, doesn't he?
If he was able to tighten up his core strength and hold that block in, so he doesn't get.
He looks a bit skinny though, doesn't he, Alex? He does look a bit skinny for that.
He's going to fill out. I mean, he's a young boy. I'm not quite sure exactly how old he is, but I wouldn't have said he was any older than 17, 18.
Well, if anyone needs any advice on how to fill out, your man is Alex Foreman, sitting next to me here in the commentary box.
Corners, 10 seconds.
Something I miss. Go to Thailand in a few weeks.
I bet it's worse when you watch young lads like this having it together. You think, oh, that should be me.
There he goes, looking for that overhand right again.
Yeah. Do you think the corner's told him that, Alex?
They've got to be telling that. If they, you know, we're sitting here spotting it, the corner, surely you're looking at Humza Khan thinking he's wide open for a big shot.
Guys, a lot of respect for each other here as well. He's taking the back and they're not following up, but they're good low kicks.
Yeah. You know, as he's taking them low kicks as he's stepping out, if he actually stepped into them and pillared his leg, he could counter with the overhand right.
He's got more fight in him, Jay, than Khan. I think Khan's more of a technical fighter, and he's very patient. Just sitting next to us in the commentary box here is the very famous Lyndon Knowles, and you'll be looking forward to watching him later on in this show. It's great to see him back. And why does he look so relaxed in the commentary box here? He's about to fight.
He's a seasoned professional. This is a great fight. We'll bring Lyndon Knowles into the commentary at the end of this round.
Great kick there.
We'll get a prediction off him for the late fight later on. Lovely left hook and right body kick from Humza Khan. Unfazed as Adam J looks, and a step over left knee.
Yeah, good technique.
The academy, I see that being taught down there all the time.
A good technique, and your referee Sean Boland having a good look at him as he's off balance there, Jay, but Khan letting him off. That's the thing, this early on in their careers, they let each other off. Yep, they do a technique, they stand back and go, that was good, I enjoyed that.
Experienced, admiring their own technique.
You live on the live feed right now, so you tell them what they have to expect right now. Some punishment, mate. I'm coming to punish someone, honestly. Ladies and gentlemen, the main event for tonight, Lyndon Knowles. Watch out for that. That is going to be awesome, I promise you.
Well, here we are, Humza Khan and Adam J here. And the Colosseum is all standing up at the back, and yeah, it's big hands from Jay. Khan handles it well.
This is turning into a right scrap. This is exactly what Jay needs to do to
you're right.
He's going to win the fight.
Well, sometimes you've got to bring the conversation down, haven't you? You've got to lower the tone, and that's what he's got to do.
That's exactly what he's got to do, Danny.
Sometimes you get these great technical fighters, but sometimes the question's asked, when you take them to a dark place, how do they handle that?
You've got to say the matchmaking by Christian Knowles has been absolutely first class.
Brilliant.
I haven't seen a bad match yet.
Not at all. Good call as well, Alex. Not at all. These fights have been spot on, and it's good for the sport. Lyndon is like yourself. When you put on shows, the pair of you, you've always tried to bring the sport forward. It's not always about cashing in, taking what you can out of the show, looking after your own gym fighters to build them up for a few things that don't matter. It's all about the sport and getting people a good reputation within it.
That's right, that's right. Lovely right body kick there from Humza Khan.
Scored well,
but I actually think that hurt Adam as he caught it. He didn't step and soften the blow. Wow!
Left hook. Shakes his head, almost saying that hurt. Yeah, Adam J looks the part today, he really does. I think he needs to go wild now, though. He needs to just let it go. He's the better scrapper of the two.
Yeah, he's definitely the scrapper of the two, and I think big right-handed, not so much a big right hand, but a right hand at the end of the fight there.
Khan doesn't look that pleased with his performance there, you know. His body language, he's cheering and he's looking to his fans happy, but just that look just at the end of that round was a look of disappointment almost. But I think he's done enough to win that fight.
I think he's done enough to win it, and I think he's done enough to satisfy.
Centre, please face this direction. Listen to me when I raise the winner's hand, then we will turn and face the crowd. Okay, gentlemen, come to the centre, please face this direction. Listen to me when I raise the winner's hand, then we will turn and face the crowd, okay?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause.
Well done, both of you.
And your winner, by unanimous decision, fighting out of the red corner, Humza.
Well, he thought he had it, and he did. And that is a very, very good win for Humza Khan. There's definitely things he can improve on, but he's lapping up the moment with the crowd right now. And well played, Adam J, who came here to fight. He's showing out to the crowd as well, saying, what about me? I laid it down and laid it on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Danny Kendrick, and this is the Raw Combat League.